it is now.
Yep,
There we go. Yep.
Yep.
Good morning. Getting off to a good start.
Hi.
Good evening, Mrs. Taylor. You want to come up to our podium here and tell us what you're...
I apologize for last meeting. I totally thought it was Tuesday.
We got out early, so.
And that's what Craig actually said, thanks for not coming, we all went home early.
If you did.
In October of last year, I came before the board with a subdivision proposal and application, and decided to back out of that and just to make it 2 lots
Right.
and not do that. From that, I went ahead and sold 1 lot, and that was no problem. The title company went through just fine. Since that time, I'm having problems with the title company attorneys, not here. So they have requested any number of things, just saying they just want the planning board to wave their hands and say, hey, you can sell this other lot. The other 2 lots that I have. I did a drawing here, which I did one big one with it certified and sealed and everything, and then I've got a bunch of small ones here.
Okay.
But they're really small to submit to you. You're gonna give the big one to Joyce, she's the big Karina.
Yeah, you're right. I am one vote.
My wife should be taking it and passing it out. She's 40 years in the classroom. She's pretty cool. I still remember the smell of the dittos. I used to put the dittos up and smell them.
Oh, they used to smell good back in the day.
That's what happened to my brain. Too much.
Oh, sweet.
I need one of those too.
Give one back to Jim.
And then I don't know if this is yours, but this is different than all the
I'm
rest.
sorry, thank you.
Yep.
We got one extra down here.
Yep.
It should be. Yeah.
Donna's got
I
one.
think I have.
Got one, and
And here's an extra also. Oh, you got a few. Okay.
and I've got the big one. Okay, so,
So in this drawing, if you look down the lower left-hand corner where you have, well, I didn't get the good one. Is there next, let me get one, please. Okay. The 2 lots are in the lower left-hand corner there. The first lot, you can see there, it's already been recorded, 19926. That's sold and that's done. It's the next lot to the right that this will authorize me to sell. So that's number 1. I have two different pieces that I'm selling. So that's the first one I need approval for, is just to sell that. Now what I've done is the 2 triangular pieces, see the proposed LLA? Those I've married. I have the budding mergers here to merger to lot 3, those 2 pieces, so that there's not going to be any more than 2 lots divided there. And that's already been done, and I can show you those if you need to see those. Craig, you asked me to see those before, I think, didn't you?
No. I didn't hear what you said.
The mergers,
Oh, of the last remaining land
yes.
that he was gonna merge to
Yeah.
that land.
These are the 2 mergers that have been done. They're already recorded and done. So that this is merged to this and this is merged to this. So I'm not creating the additional lots. I'm just joining that additional property from this to my,
When were these merged?
this was done on 7/27.
Okay. And when was this sold? So this was merged after you already sold the lot though?
Right, yeah. Well, that's because this was still 2 lots, but this was just part of the second lot. Before I merged them, so it was still just 2 lots.
I don't understand what we're trying to do.
I don't either. I'm not understanding what you're saying, so.
The attorney for the title company is saying that he wanted the planning board to approve this because he's looking at it from subdivision law. And I told him it's a lot split, it's not subdivision, but I argued with him, and arguing with the attorneys does nothing but frustrate me. So I said, what do you need? He told me if I got a letter from Joyce to do it. We talked on the phone, and then he said, well, no, it has to be an affidavit and all this. And I said, you know what, this is getting really complicated. Why can't I just do a drawing? And he's accepted this. He said, this would be sufficient, which basically says that I'm allowed to sell this lot.
Okay, so this one you already sold.
oh,
It's gone,
so,
yes.
That's gone. So you've got this one and you merged
I
these
merged
two.
these with these.
now, who owns
This
this?
is mine. This is my homestead lot.
Lot through
It's been
three
mine
is
since
yours.
2007.
Okay, so now this is all gonna be one lot.
This currently is, no, that's not true. This was broken off, and this This is a separate issue, and I don't want to get too complex. I refinanced this, and the bank would not finance anything over 20 acres. So I broke off 13.6 from this. We've had this in ownership since 2007, so this is, well beyond the 5 years.
He's expanding his lot by these
Right,
two.
yes. This goes with this, and this goes with this.
And this one, what about this?
That's the solar farm.
That's so,
Oh, the
is
solar
long.
farm, yeah.
That's the solar farm.
okay.
They started that?
No, and it's going under, from what I've heard.
Oh, it went under? Oh.
Novell's having real problems back
Ooh.
in Minnesota. So,
All right, so this is a lot,
this,
and this is a lot.
yes, right now, this is one lot, this is one lot.
That was all one piece of land.
It's already, this has already been broken off.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is adding this accessory acre abutting to it, and adding this to my house lot, which has already been.
So your house is
All right,
here.
so we still got 3 lots here.
Well, no, this has never been a part of that.
Okay.
When you did your subdivision, there was a mistake because they only owned this. They never owned this. They implied that they owned this,
They being,
the solar farm.
oh, the solar farm people, I'm sorry.
You guys approved a 3-lot split, but this was never, I have the purchase and sale agreement. They only purchased this. This was never purchased. They included it, which they should not have done because it's not part of their land. When we sold this, we sold them just this 95 acres here. So this has been a homestead lot since 2007. My house is been on there. So this is not part.
So you have bought this back, is
I
that?
bought this back. I bought this 60 acres back from them.
Okay,
And then, that's what I came to the planning board meeting to split this into 4, but then it was too much beef, so I said, I'm just gonna split it in half. Because of that, I went ahead and sold one. I have people, these are both already sold, I just have to get past the title company.
is this the road?
No, there's no road, they're putting permits and talking to Craig about building.
Oh, from Hanscom
Yeah,
Road.
Hanscom
Oh,
School. They're
Hanscom
at frontage on Hanscom School Road.
Okay,
Doing that. This one we sold to a lovely couple, and they have an easement coming across here to access this over here. So what this does, it approves basically, says the planning board approves that it's a legal lot and that this is a legal lot. That's all that they want. And the title company said, fine, these people have been waiting almost 3 months.
okay. So these people will own this piece
Right. This will
and
be-
you will own this
This
piece.
is all, yeah, this will be my homestead piece.
So
Continue.
this is already, people are already living here.
No, we're in contract. We've been in contract for this, but we can't close because the title company wants the planning board to say,
Okay.
yes,
I
this is
thought
a
it was
lot.
just this one you wanted.
Well, this is one, this is the first one. This is 2 different title companies, 2 different attorneys, both of them saying the same thing. Can you get the title company or the planning board to say, yes, these are legal lots? They said that's enough for us to close it. There was no problem with this title company. We did the search.
This is the original subdivision right here, correct?
Right. And what I'm saying is, this was never included in the subdivision.
This one
They
here.
never owned it.
Yeah.
The
This is
Who never
fucking,
owned it?
people who did the subdivision.
yeah, I know.
The people who did the subdivision, this is the original, only purchased this. They never had a purchase right.
Who?
That would have been, they said it was Hampson School
So
Solar
this is a solar
LLC.
farm. This he
And
sold
then
to
it changed to
somebody.
NDD Solar.
Well, this doesn't show that. This shows that
It includes
this
this,
lot's a separate
triangle,
lot, and this
sorry,
is a separate
this
lot, and this is a
triangle.
separate lot.
Yes,
And
which is
then
incorrect,
His
because
house is
they
this
only
one,
purchased this. They never had
there,
purchased.
So
In
that-
order to, Daryl, and my
And this
understanding
is
is when I
not
submit
part
a
of the
subdivision, I have to
subdivision
either have
No,
a purchase.
'cause
and
they're-
sale
He
agreement or I
wanted
have
to
a
put
title of the land.
3,
They
but
did
he
not have,
decided
I have
to
the
go 2,
purchase and
he
sale
sold
agreement
one,
here.
he wants
Oh.
permission to sell the second one, I don't see that.
Yeah, but we're not discussing
so
that.
all we're talking
When
about
this was
is
approved, this was a
piece
separate
and
lot,
putting it
this was a
into
separate
two.
lot, and this was a
This
separate
one's
lot.
already sold.
That's why you did the subdivision.
I didn't do
This
subdivision.
is one.
This is all that they
What?
purchased.
What do you mean you didn't do the subdivision?
I didn't do that. That was, neither of them did Magic Great. That was done by a Massachusetts company.
That was done by the people who owned the solar farm?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I was never here. This is what they purchased, which did not include this. They
Yeah,
only
I'm not
purchased-
arguing, I'm
Yeah.
not discussing
Yeah.
that.
No, we didn't have any, we were not a part of that at all.
But you don't remember when you came to the planning board to subdivide this, that we
Yeah.
told you could subdivide it into 2
Have to,
lots?
Yes, yeah.
But that included all of it. If you break it off into a 3rd lot,
Yeah, it's not gonna be a 3rd lot. I'm not creating any more than just the 2 lots. Where's the thing? These are the only 2 lots I'm creating. This is merging. I'm not creating a lot. This is being added to this lot. This is being,
the question for everybody on the planning board, I think, is you came here to subdivide this, and we told you that you could only break it in, you could break it into the whole thing into 2 lots, and it wouldn't be a subdivision.
Right.
Now you're breaking into 2 lots, and you're taking what's left over and merging it with your lot.
Existing lots.
But you're doing that, some would say you're doing that so you don't have to do a subdivision. I think the fact that you came to the planning board first sort of makes it look like you're trying to get around a subdivision.
If I was going to sell these lots separately, then I would be getting around it, but I'm not. I'm not selling the lots. I didn't create a lot to sell. I simply added that to my existing property.
Yeah, in order to,
And it's up to your interpretation of that, Darrell. I completely agree.
well, the law says that you can't move a piece of property to your piece of property in order to evade a subdivision.
Right,
Now, that's for the planning board to figure out whether you did or
Well, my
not.
question is, these 2 triangular pieces here,
Right.
when you came back in October, you had that divided into 3 pieces, and then we
4,
decided
yeah,
just
there
2.
was 4, yeah.
Was that just this? Or
No,
was
it
that-
included this as
It
well.
did include
It
it.
included
All right,
included
well,
this
now I-
entire property was
Yeah,
4 pieces.
okay, I understand.
And what I understood is that merging this, that the law was to create more lots. I'm not creating lots because I'm merging it with existing lots. I agree with Darrell that if I was to sell this by itself, then yeah, then I'm creating a lot, but I'm not. I'm actually just making it part of the same.
But the law says you cannot merge your land to subvert a subdivision.
Yeah, why would, I don't understand why I'm subverting it. Help me to understand that. I'm trying to not create additional lots. So if I took this entire thing and made it, and just added it to my.
Let me ask you a
property-
question, okay, so that we both understand what's going on. You merge that with that lot, and then you could turn right around and bring it right back, right? I mean, you could merge the property you want to merge, and then as soon as this is sold off, you could move that property right back to another lot.
No, I can't do that. In
You can't
5
do
years,
that?
and
5
once it's
years.
merged, you can't touch it for 5 years.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, 5 years though. Yeah.
I've sold this. This is in contract as 1 lot to a family with 2 sons right now, so it is going to be 1 lot. It is sold. They've already gone before the Sauk River Recorder Commission. They've got their approvals. So I'm not doing anything with that. It is sold. It's gone. I'm just waiting for the title company. So I'm not creating an additional lot.
well, it depends on how you look at it. I guess it's up to the planning board to
Do you understand?
figure out what they want to do. I mean, he originally came to the planning board, and we told him
And
that
it
if he
was,
did.
it was a,
But the original intent back in October, but help me out if I'm wrong, was you really wanted to sell
4
3 lots.
4
Four lots.
Yes.
I have that right here too.
Yeah,
and if I recall,
but now we're down to 2, of which he sold 1.
No, we're down to 3,
Well, yeah.
because he's taking one of the
We're down
lots
to
and
3.
merging it with his property.
You're right. We're down to this piece here
Is
and
merged.
that one.
Yeah, this has been merged. This has been recorded as part of this.
So that's
It's been done.
that's lot 3. That's his own personal lot,
Yep,
but that hasn't been merged
It
yet.
has been merged.
It has been. So
merged.
that's been merged with
It's
that,
recorded.
that's
It has
been
been
merged
merged,
with
yeah.
that. This is what's left and
That's
you wanna
correct.
divide that into
That's
2
right.
and sell it.
Precisely.
well, he's already sold it.
he sold one, but he wants
Now
to
you have
sell
1
another.
left.
Right.
No, he
And I
wants
can
to
see
sell
that it's
one.
confusing, and Darrell, I appreciate, what you're saying. I wasn't attempting to get out of anything, obviously, because I've sold this. I'm not going to make another lot. It is, the guy has cash, he's ready to purchase it himself. So it wouldn't be, and I completely agree with you, that there is conditions on here you can put on here too, but on the thing you can put down, the condition is you cannot break off the budding or merged lots.
Even after 5
I've
years.
never seen the 5-year rule why you can't break that off, because it's not part of the subdivision.
I don't care if you say, never break it off. I don't have a problem putting that stipulation on there, because I don't plan on doing that.
So you don't plan on ever breaking off any of this peninsula or anything?
No, I've got.
He doesn't own it.
This has already
Already
been
sold.
broken off. This has already been broken off.
That's not what I'm talking about. Subdividing it later on or
No,
anything?
it belongs to somebody else. If this young man with his family wants to come, they're gonna have to deal with that. But I'm 75 years old and I'm getting out of
But
it.
this property is not part of your lot right now?
No,
So you have a separate deed for the lot that you have?
The mortgage, we took a second mortgage out on this, and the bank would not finance more than 20 acres. So they required me to break off, so I broke off 13.6 acres from this in order to get my mortgage. And so there were two separate deeds,
And whose name is that other lot in?
David and Jackie Taylor.
This one here is on,
This is in our name as well. We had to break it off because the bank wouldn't, they just didn't want the liability for anything more than 20 acres.
So you could move that lot back if you wanted to. I mean,
It's sold.
I don't know, you didn't. I mean, he's made this so complicated that,
I was trying,
think
the
that-
attorneys, yeah. made
who
it
is lot
complicated.
3 sold to? What's their name?
That is
Cecil?
Carter,
Cecil something, is it?
Carter and Colleen, and I got two little boys, their last name.
So they own lot 3, correct?
I haven't closed on it.
They haven't closed.
They haven't
They
closed,
haven't closed.
okay.
They've been waiting 9 weeks to get the two purchases. They've gone before the Saco River Recorder.
Mhm.
They've got their house lot approved to be put right in here.
Mhm.
And they're simply waiting to close and to build their family home there. And I don't care, I'm fine with putting a stipulation that they've been really patient with me. And I've had to go from attorney to attorney to try to get.
so the other lots, the road is going down into the other lot, the same
They have an
road?
easement.
Yeah, they had, this has an easement coming up here and across here, and Saco River Recorder's already approved that for access.
Oh, this road you're building in here,
Yeah, no, this is the road to my house right now,
yeah.
and we've gotten approved.
What's this road you're doing down here?
No,
So
that's-
this is
that's
the
other
road?
piece of property, that's sold.
Is that correct?
Yeah, but there's a road going up through there, I can,
Yeah.
Okay.
through here.
There's the easement to get.
You can see
It
it.
goes across the solar farm and then it goes like this?
Yeah, well, this is Bob Willett
Yeah.
and Mike Mercer.
Or is it
And they-
this?
But that's
So
his
the,
property.
so the road that goes by Mercer is to,
Just to the, just
to
out
there,
back
yes,
there, yeah.
yeah.
So that's not a,
so this road driveway here is gonna go up through here to get
That's
to it?
correct, yes.
So they gotta put a road in here.
Yes, it's already in process, and it's already been, well, he's been out there to see that we've cleared the trees, but we've got to get gravel and stuff in there, which is gonna be his responsibility now.
So he's got access to get from here to here on your land.
It says here,
And this lot goes to this lot.
yeah, this goes to
Run
this.
down.
I guess they can. according to Dick.
And it does-
So they wanna buy more land than what they already
Right,
bought.
exactly. They actually wanna buy the solar farm from them, they've been trying to contact them to buy the solar farm. since it was- I knew this was gonna be, and I tried to get the attorney.
And you got the deed to this lot here right now?
I-
Or you
Yeah,
don't?
Yes, I mean,
You have this deed, right? 'Cause
Yes,
this is-
I have
in this, in the deed you have now, it
Yes.
says that this right here is already merged with this piece of property.
this is multiple deeds, but I have a legal
That's,
description.
this isn't the question, now the question is he merging this to evade a subdivision? That's what's gotta be answered, and the planning board's either gotta agree he is or he isn't.
I guess, because somebody could easily break that and then offer another house lot later on.
As I recall, when this first came in, we went so far as the, what's the initial subdivision that comes in, help me with the phrase I'm looking for, somebody. We never voted on the full thing because he withdrew it. It came in as,
Well, when he came in last year? No,
October.
no, we never did anything on
no,
it.
because he withdrew it,
Because
because he
you were gonna
decided
go
not
back
to
and
do
cut it into two
Yeah.
lots.
Right.
Decided it was a bad idea. And it was too-
Right.
not- and
And actually, I figured you were gonna cut it into two big lots is what you was gonna do.
We kinda did.
Yeah.
There were 10-acre lots.
Well,
there were
he's
20-acre lots.
he's cutting it into two lots, if you wanna look at it that way, but he took this land and moved it over so that I mean, you can do this. There's also a law that says if you're doing this to evade a subdivision, then you can't do it,
yeah.
so.
Absolutely, I've
So what
merged
would be the reason, other than that you moved this land? But
it
to-
because he wanted more land. And so I said I could take a piece of this and I can get some money and I can merge it. So when I merged it, I isolated this one across here, so I just merged that with mine.
But did you merge it before you sold the property or after you
It's
sold the
not
property?
sold.
Huh?
It's in the contract, it's not sold. The title company is waiting for you to say that it's a lot. And then I can.
I
close.
think we need to get a legal opinion from the town attorney.
I have to.
I mean, I wanna vote for it, but I'm not gonna, I mean, if you look at the law, what he's done is he's trying to evade a subdivision. I'm not saying that, but it looks like it is.
Interpretation can be of that.
So we need to get a legal opinion on whether he
I don't
can,
have any problem with that. Unless the rest of the board has some
Unless the
definite
rest of the board-
ideas.
Well, I think there's enough question here that, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, it shouldn't take very long.
Craig can scan it into the attorney and ask for an opinion back within, so we can have it for our next meeting. You comfortable with that?
Yeah, if I can explain it to him.
well, it's easy enough to explain because this is what he's originally brought in, was the other subdivision. So it's fine with me if he can. I mean, I'm just looking at from, it's kind of obvious to me that he moved that piece of property so he didn't have to do a subdivision, but I'm not,
If I made a separate lot, then I was avoiding the subdivision, but I did not make a separate lot.
but it also says in the law that if you're moving a piece of land to evade a subdivision,
It's
the
specific.
fact that you came to the planning board originally, and when you found out that you couldn't do this in timber lots,
I think,
which
that-
I don't understand why you can't, but the law says you can.
I think the attorney will look at it and he'll understand.
Well, I think that you already have an attorney who doesn't agree with it.
Well, no, they're not disagreeing with it. They're just saying I need planning board approval. That's all.
Right, because they're saying that it is a subdivision,
They're questioning whether it is.
whether it is or not, yeah.
They need us to say that it is or it isn't.
That's not their question. Their question is, it isn't involved that at all. But if you need to go to the attorney, the thing is that I know that, because I've had to look at this and I've had to talk with them, that if I was creating the lot to avoid the subdivision, absolutely cannot do that.
No, the law says that if you are transferring land, as an abutting owner, you can transfer land, we know that. But if you're transferring, even though you own it, you're transferring to a piece you own to evade a subdivision. That's, the law says that.
But how, that subdivision would approve a lot. I'm not asking to approve.
You're doing it, no, evading a subdivision is not making a lot. You've moved this to your lot, which makes it one lot. You've done away with this lot altogether. I mean, that's,
Attorneys are gonna have to answer this. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, not,
I think since none of us are absolutely certain here and are willing to,
And Craig, if the attorney wants me to answer his questions, I'm happy to.
well, I think what's important before we leave here, let's do this one. Let's make sure.
this could benefit everybody. I mean, if the attorney says he can do this, then it can benefit everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's trying to, we get what you're trying to do, and it makes sense. But I think before we leave here, we need, let me just make sure we get this down. Lot A on this map,
has been sold and recorded.
Lot A right here is sold and recorded. The next one, which is R1632.1, that's the one you want to sell.
It's under contract with Joseph Whitmore and his wife.
This one is.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, this is under contract.
Oh, okay, I thought it was this
Okay.
one.
They're
Well, that
under
is too.
contract.
That's a
Both of
different
them.
contract?
Yeah, but both-
Two different people, okay.
Yeah.
Under contract.
And this is under
And then
contract.
proposed LLA area C,
It's gonna go up to lot 3.
And that's under contract.
you want to you already have merged to lot 3, correct? And then
Area
Your-
D,
LLA area
It's merged in my home.
D is merged with
That's me.
R6, no, right here, remaining land. I think those are the facts that we need to go to the attorney with.
And it is spelled out in this, in the notes here.
And then we need to determine whether the merger of those two pieces constitutes an
Avoiding a
invasion, right?
subdivision.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with that, I get what you. So the ultimate question is, does merger, which is C and D, constitute
Merging to avoid.
yeah, merger to avoid subdivision. And if the answer is no, then you're free to do whatever you want.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
would vote and sign it.
Right, yep. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that when we go to the attorney, we've got all the correct facts. I think
That's the wet signature copy there to be recorded, so if you can keep that.
So you're saying somebody else owns this land now, you've
It's
sold
under
this to somebody?
contract.
It's under contract,
It's under contract.
yeah.
under contract.
So you merged this before you, after you sold it or before you sold it? After you sold
He
it?
hasn't
The
sold it.
contract hasn't been restricted to the entire company. So the purchase and sale agreement includes the legal description.
Elastic band.
And this line.
Can you get it?
One lot. Says it's one lot.
Thank you.
Okay,
Cause that's less than 20 acres as well.
No, it's 20.
Well, where the exemption is, if it was 40 acres or something, but, so actually.
Wait, hold on to it.
I gotta get this straight myself, because this, you sold, this was the original one, and you sold this one, all of this one?
No, just,
Just
that one
this.
end.
just that.
So this one is still for sale,
No, it's under contract.
with all this?
No, two separate people. No, this is Joseph Whitmore, this is Carter.
And this is going with this guy,
That's correct,
and they're both under contract?
that's correct. Separate contracts, separate realtors, separate title companies, both of the title companies.
They're both relatives?
No,
Oh,
they don't know each other. I know that putting it all in one made it complex, but I was trying to get this done in one meeting. I'm spending a lot of money with the surveyor.
Well, I think the next step is to have Craig contact
Yeah.
yep,
the attorney
You know,
and
give me that page you wrote on and I can send that to him.
ask.
This is everything you guys are looking for?
Yes, and
Right.
ask the attorney to have, that we need an opinion before our next meeting, which will be September, the first Monday in September is the 7th, I think, or something like
that's
that.
Labor Day.
Is it?
Labor Day is that
This
first
is the
month.
7th. It's the latest possible day you can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
so,
Yeah, September 7th, Joyce.
Is Labor Day?
Yep,
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, Labor Day.
Is it possible, Joyce, that if the attorney says to go ahead, that I can run around and carry this around and get signed, because we're gonna.
Are you comfortable with that, board members?
I just wanna get this straight again.
If
This
the-
lot here is
if the
sold.
lawyer says
Right.
that it's okay,
This
then
lot
I would
is sold.
say
It's
yes.
okay, I'll sign it.
I'll sign it
That's the one that's
too.
remaining.
This is remaining. This, you still have this for sale though, right?
Right.
It's under contract.
It's under contract.
but
So
yes,
all of this is under contract?
through two different
Different
people.
Two different
Yeah.
people, okay, so this is under contract and this is under contract.
Right.
You move this piece of property over to this, and this is moved back to yours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes, we would.
Yes, we would
I have a
do that.
majority of the
Thank you.
board that
Thank
would,
you,
once we
because
hear.
that would be-
So if you
In
can,
with the next meeting.
No, yeah. it would-
Yeah, well, it probably wouldn't be until the 21st at that point of September.
This guy's been
which-
waiting 9 weeks to.
Yeah.
so ask
No,
them, tell them that
I
we
got
are
no
under a
problem.
time crunch. And ask them if they could give us an opinion within a week. It can't be that difficult for them if they know the law. They can make a decision.
If you have any questions, Craig, you come in and just call me.
I mean, I guess the question is, he's moved this all around. is his intent to subvert a subdivision? That's the question.
That's what,
Right, that's what we said, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That's what we were gonna answer.
that's what Bob put down.
You wouldn't even think of doing anything like that, would you?
I'm
That
too
man
old.
wanted so much more property. He wanted to buy all of
He
it.
wanted to buy all of it, he just, it's again, it would, if I was just separating that line, Daryl, in order to do something in the future, I'm not, it's sold.
Well, what doesn't make it look good is when you originally come for the original subdivision and you found out you couldn't break it into timber lots, and then you come back.
That's part of the problem. for
Well, that's part of the
sure.
problem. If you hadn't done that, I think
Yeah.
it would have been a lot easier.
Because there was an initial preliminary plan submitted.
Right.
I'm learning that there's easier ways of doing things, but I always seem to do it the hard way. But I'm confident that the attorney will look at that and,
You have that information in the back of your head, right, Craig? The-
Yeah.
Okay, all righty.
And
Thank
he has
you very
written
much.
on
Soon
that
as we-
paper, so.
As soon as
Yeah,
we
so
hear
we'll
back,
make sure.
Great.
I'll have
Yeah.
Craig contact you.
Anybody
Perfect.
had to this before,
See
we've
the
done it
effects
easily,
of
can.
lifting off and doing it versus-
thank you. I tried to warn out for you. They're just gonna say yes to you guys.
Okay, our next agenda is.
Joyce, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So this project is going to be sent to an attorney for the minutes
Town attorney.
to make a
No,
determination.
it's going to be sent to the town attorney by Craig to
Okay.
get the questions answered that Bob wrote down on the
This is
application.
how you-
Okay.
And if you want those, you can get that, Xerox that thing from Craig.
Well, he gave me one of these.
Yeah, but Bob's writing is not on it.
No, it isn't.
So if you want to know what the attorney's gonna be asked, get a copy of that from
Yeah,
Craig's
take a-
office.
And Craig's got it,
No, he
so I could go get it tomorrow.
well, I'll copy it, yeah.
Yeah.
Some aspirin with me if anybody'd like to have some.
What's that?
There's so many
Aspirin.
things
You got a headache?
that sometimes can't be verbalized, that it's difficult. But you did a great job, thank you. You made it easy for me, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a-
All right.
sticky one.
We now have a. I'll get my glasses on and see what we do have. By Ty Dunbar. Are you Ty?
Yes.
Hi, nice to see you.
Good evening.
You would like you have submitted a conditional use permit for a retail store at 157 Ossipee Trail.
That is correct.
Pardon?
Yes.
Yep, and that's one right down here, that old church down
The old
here.
church, that is
It used to
correct.
be a cannabis,
That is correct.
and I believe this lady was involved, yeah, okay, gotcha. All righty, why don't you tell us what your plan is?
Sure. So I'm not sure if any of you have been to our shop, Dunbar and Sons, Antiques and Vintage.
Down, oh yeah, down in
That's my shop.
the chicken coop.
The old chicken coop, that's it.
And
So we
and are
purchased
you-
that
Are you
and,
related to Tammy?
no, I'm not
Okay.
related to Tammy.
No, she's not a Dunbar anyway, so, excuse me, yeah,
Tammy's a good friend though. I've known Tammy for years.
sorry.
But yeah, so we have that shop up there. It's an antique and vintage shop. I started my business in 2014. We're estate liquidators. So we go into estates and we clean out entire estates.
You know who I was thinking with Dunbar was Ann Dunbar, not Tammy.
Oh.
I don't know Ann.
No, okay, sorry.
So I'm from
Yep.
just across the border in New Hampshire.
Yep, okay.
But, so what we had the opportunity, as the business grew, we had the opportunity to rent space in Cornish. We outgrew that. We had the opportunity to buy the chicken barn. And so we have the antique vintage shop there. We have vendors in place. And what I'm finding is we're dealing with such an older populace here in Maine. And all this stuff has to go somewhere. And my little shop, it's not sufficient. I need more space. And so because I go into the majority of these homes and 90% of the contents I can't put in the antique and vintage shop. Good usable merch, and what families already have enough stuff. So they're getting dumpsters on site, they're throwing it out. But what we want to do is try to save that and have a discount
So-
store for the community.
It's great. Sort of like salvage in some way.
Exactly.
Sounds great.
So if you've been to our shop, you know we try to keep it clean, we try to keep it neat, and that's exactly what we want to continue doing, just with everyday household items, furniture, that kind of thing.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Tom?
Oh, I got
So-
a comment. Nice job on this application.
I tried to be as thorough as possible, so if there were any questions.
Yeah. The question,
Yes,
so all the product you'll have will be inside that building, there'll be nothing
that is
else?
correct. I will not be having anything
Anything outside
outside. No,
besides
we're not gonna,
parking?
just parking, and the days we're open, we'll bring product outside just to display it and then put it back in at the end of the day.
That's fine.
Pete, do you have any questions?
Is it gonna be called a treasure house?
No, AI did that to me. It's actually, so it's gonna be Dunbar and Sons. It's under Dunbar and Sons, but it's gonna be community discount.
Okay.
So it's
Community discount?
community discount. We're gonna be an estate outlet and clearance center.
Can't wait to go.
It's a good spot for it.
Well, so many of the homes that I go into, everybody's taking things to Goodwill or Salvation Army, and honestly, there's nothing right local for folks in the area, and so,
I wish you'd been open a few weeks ago.
but it just, again, this isn't gonna be high priced like antiques and vintage, this is just going to be affordable pricing. As we all know, everything's just getting more and more expensive. Just trying to give back here.
Pete, do you have any questions?
No, not at this moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
I do not.
Pretty thorough here, so.
What we have to do is set up another site walk. Do you want to do a site walk? Yes? I think we should, yeah.
It's a good idea to do.
I think we usually do that. So the site walk is basically us coming to your facility and,
The 157?
I want to,
Exactly.
that's the only one we're looking at.
Okay.
It's down the road here.
Okay.
And we have been there before, but just to see what difference, what you've done to the inside or what you're going to be doing to the inside.
Well, I know Michelle and Richard have been busy working on that.
Yep.
We just put it back what it was, because when the cannabis business, they put a petition in there for the growing sections, they make a hell of a mess.
So they basically put
we
it back.
demolished the things that I was supposed to demolish again,
Okay.
and we're back to the hall,
Original.
like original, and paint, clean up, because we have to,
Okay.
and nothing else, basically, because
Sounds
nothing to, after they moved, nothing we can save really is, so other than just
Okay.
get rid of the,
Okay,
so put it back to what it was.
Okay, she's basically putting it
Cosmetic.
back, she's cleaning out the inside and putting it back to the condition it was before the cannabis people came in.
I'll just.
Yeah.
So that just gives you an idea of the work that's been done.
Oh, wow.
That's the 32 by 70 foot hall.
Yep,
The drop
wow.
ceiling, new lighting,
Wow, that's big.
okay.
so.
So,
did you originally clean it out?
No, not this
Well,
problem.
that was a mess, I see one dumpster after the other now.
That was a pretty,
that was
pretty
this
dumb.
lady cleaned it out, Darryl. Oh, this way. Okay, what day do we want to do the sidewalk?
Well, the next meeting's not till September 21st,
Right,
correct?
so we have,
So, no sense in doing it till a little bit before that, so we can
Okay.
all have a fresh memory, correct?
Yep.
True.
So let's do it the week of that, the week before that.
okay,
I'd do basically
I can
any
show you
day that
tonight.
week, probably like 2 o'clock,
2 o'clock on what day? I don't care, you
except for Friday.
guys have more. I'll be home then, so,
Let's do
Thursday the 17th.
Thursday the 18th at 2.
Thursday,
Thursday's the 17th.
That's a Friday.
Okay, yeah, Thursday the 17th.
17.
Thursday the 17th,
What time?
2 o'clock?
17
Now.
at 2 p.m.
2 o'clock.
Thursday, 9/17, 2 o'clock. Is that good for you, Pete? Okay. Will you be there, Mr. Dunn?
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay, very good. We'll see you then, and
Next meeting is,
the next meeting is on the 21st. So what will happen on the 21st is tonight we will vote to accept your application.
Okay.
We've established the site walk. On the 21st will be a public hearing, and you've listed all your abutters. So the, Donna will send out notices to the abutters. It will be on the webpage, it will be on, in the shopping guide, and it will be advertised in the Portland Press Herald. So, There will be ample notice for anybody who wants to come to the public hearing. At that point, people just ask you questions, ask us questions. We ask you any questions that might come up after the site walk. And 99% of the time, we vote on the application that night.
Right then and there.
Yep. And then what happens is that a notice of decision is written, and it is comprised of all the conditions, if there are any conditions, like on parking or signs or whatever it might be, lighting, that kind of thing.
Very good.
Okay?
Very good, yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
I don't.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No. I will look for a vote to approve the application of Mr. Dunbar for a community discount facility at 157 Ossipee Trail Road. Is it on 157 or 203?
On 203 at Dunbar and Sons, that's 157.
157 Ossipee Trail. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Darrell made a motion. Is there a second? Bob seconded it. All in favor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
See you on the 17th.
On the 17th, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hello. Did you want to come and speak with us? No? Okay. Just what?
You missed it all.
No.
You missed it all.
Excuse me, I think the date was wrong. Today is the
Come up
17th.
here, I'm sorry.
Today is the 17th.
No, we're talking about September 17th. This is August.
A month from today.
I
Month
saw,
from,
no, I mean, I saw the next meeting was September 7th.
21st.
but that is Labor Day, and the town hall is closed, so we don't hold meetings on the day. It's a holiday, so we don't hold meetings on a holiday. That is Labor Day, which is a holiday.
So you mean the walk through, you mean the walk?
The site walk will be on the 17th of September, a month from today. Today is August
What
17th.
about next meeting? I mean,
The
the,
next
That'll be
meeting will be on the
21st.
21st. Will be
September
the-
21st.
It's the third,
It shouldn't be a problem, so
no, but you know, we tried to get the legal other paperwork signed, try to get this behind us.
so
that's all.
our next meeting will be September 21st. It's a
Okay.
Monday, it's the third Monday of the month.
So the
okay.
first one, because it's a holiday.
Right, we're not
we no longer
meeting.
have.
Yeah,
Bummer. All right, well, thank you then.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I spoke,
She owns the building.
no, she had it in.
She wants to rent it.
Yeah.
So this next
So
item
he
agenda.
wants to rent it, not buy it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Our 7:30 appointment is, Nick called me today.
is that his wife?
No,
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 no.
no, no, no,
She
no,
owns the
she's
building.
separate.
She owns the
Oh, she owns the building,
Yeah, she owns the
okay.
building, yeah. Remember we
And
went
what-
down there before?
what's her name?
Yeah,
I forget.
Okay.
It's been so
Totally
long.
junk.
The, Nick called me this afternoon and said that, there had been, I don't know, probably Craig can explain the mix-up better than I, but I had asked Craig to have he and Cody come in. Cody's on vacation, Nick couldn't come in tonight, to explain to us the cutting of all the trees down there on that 20-unit subdivision there. And they do have, according to Nick, they have their DEP approval. They are not in the wetlands. DEP will be coming again to inspect. So I said that the concern for myself, and I felt perhaps some of the other board members, would be that they had cut into the wetlands area. And I guess they have not. So I said that it was up to Craig to, enforce and they just, you explain, if you would
They were
please, Swan.
staying at least 75 feet back from the stream that's there anyways, and that was the big concern. When we went for the site walk, the guy there wasn't his regular guy that he's been dealing with, and somebody asked how many trees you cutting, and he might have said 2, he might have said a few. Well, a few to him and a few to the loggers and a few to
Yeah.
someone else is,
Different
totally
opinion.
different between each one's opinion. I mean, there might have been 100 trees cut, there might have been 50 trees
Well, it
cut.
doesn't make any difference how many trees are cut as long as it's within the approved
Right,
area
in the
anyway.
root.
And he didn't say two, he was talking about the trees that were jutting out.
Jutting out.
And he
Little
said,
peninsula
he
there.
said those are gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how many that
Well,
was, he didn't,
in the minutes, it said two, so
Well,
two was what I put it in the notice of decision, but,
okay, well,
yeah, as long as
Yeah.
he's not in the
Right.
wetlands, it's not a
Right,
problem.
and, you know, on the plan that he brought in, the retention ponds were part in them trees.
right,
So in
so
order
it
to
had
have
to be
those, the
done,
trees are
yeah.
coming out anyway, and
Yeah.
all that got approved, and
Well, and if
The farm
DEP is gonna
board.
come in
Well,
and,
I don't think the prints really showed them, I mean, you had to be part of it to know that everything was going back in there, and that we didn't do any measure, they didn't really stake it off very well either.
no, well,
They
there
just
was
put
the
the
center
road
of the
down through
road.
is all they did, so. But,
Looks like they're
I
doing,
mean, that would be quite a mistake if you did something like that, I mean, that's big money, they're doing a nice job up there too.
It looks nice
so the other thing,
Paved in another week,
okay,
Is it really?
All those septic
I
systems.
heard 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and that was beginning of last week, I believe, so,
I wouldn't doubt it, I mean, they've moved right along, those ponds are a lot of work, I've done them.
yeah.
remember we asked for the homeowners bylaws, and I went through them and found some interesting mistakes in a couple of places. I'm not an expert on homeowners association bylaws, but on,
Why is that relevant now?
because we have to vote on accepting
You
it.
have to vote on that
Yeah,
subject?
because we asked for it, yeah. And if you can see some of the stuff in here, they need to come back with some clarifications.
Why?
One of them that I found interesting was that it says the purposes of the association shall be, A, to ensure the subdivision compliance is an over 55 community by maintaining records that at least 80% of the dwellings are occupied by owners age 55 or over. Then you go to the covenant and it specifically says 55. Now, I'm assuming that this could mean that let's say the wife was 55 and the husband was 50 or vice versa. That's why the 80% is there. Does that make sense?
yeah, and, you know, occasionally, like, somebody 55 plus might have a grandkid that needs to come live with them, or that type of thing, so there has to be a little bit of flexibility there.
I agree. The biggest mistake of all is that
All the ones that I've ever seen have been involved in, it's always the kid situation that's in there, so that a family doesn't move in.
Correct, with young
So,
kids,
right.
yep.
So on the second page, they talk about the town of Standish approving, and that has to be approved by the Standish Town Council. Obviously,
They copied it.
B2HM or whatever they're called over there, didn't do a very good job of reviewing
Did
it.
not edit it
Pull it out
well.
of the file,
They
yeah.
didn't edit
They just
it
took it out of the
Yeah.
file.
at
Yeah.
all. So
Okay,
they need to come back
and just,
with a homeowners, somebody over there with some brains and some reasonable mindset needs to correct particularly that section
Make the
there.
corrections,
And make
yeah.
it, it's the Limington.
right,
No, I think getting the clarification on the, you know, the 80% as well.
is,
Yeah,
I
a
think that-
clarification on the eighty
Yeah,
percent.
that-
So the night that was approved, that wasn't in the, I wasn't here that
No,
night, that
no.
wasn't.
no, they didn't have it, they got it to us after.
Okay.
One of the things was they were to get it to us.
Yeah,
I think the minutes said, read it, and we'll have a vote later, as I understood those minutes.
A lot of it's boilerplate, but it's,
Yeah, right, it is, but still, you'd think they'd want it.
you
know.
yeah, 100%
It's
right. There
obviously
shouldn't be
Nick
any
and Cody
ambiguity.
haven't even read it unless they just
Right.
skimmed it. The other thing is on page 3, under Board of Directors, section 1, and this is a curiosity thing on my part. It says, Board of Directors, the affairs of the association shall be governed by the Board of Directors consisting of no less than 3 and no more than 7 directors. This is my question, who need not be members of the association? Why would you have somebody who's not living there and a member of the association be on your board of directors?
That makes no sense to me.
I don't understand that.
Does that
Yeah.
make any sense to anybody here other than?
no, I mean, I think that's something we need to
Well,
have
maybe it could be, it could
clarified.
be a son or something like that, I suppose.
No, I think not, no, I
We
think,
need it clarified, yeah.
so clarify that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Donna?
Clarify Board of Directors,
Yes.
Section 1, yes.
section 1.
Yes.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
on the, on the item of a whole, HOA,
yeah,
now, the people within that community are the ones establishing it, right?
correct. They are the members of that association, yeah.
You know, now we're telling them what to do and what not to do, huh?
Well, no, this is what Nick Thorne and Cody and their homeowners association are telling them how to run it.
That
And they
has
have
more
to
to
agree
do
to
with
that.
the transfer of power from the
Has nothing to
owner
do with us. We just wanted to
the-
see it. Excuse me.
What if
future
I owned
owners.
one and
That's
then
what it
rented it?
is.
What if I bought one and then rented it?
Well, they have a whole thing about renting in
They
here.
do, okay. I haven't read it. I don't even know.
So
if
we're
I
I
not
don't have
telling
one
them, we
either.
I don't have
just,
a copy of it.
we
Joyce,
just want.
none of us have copies of that.
They were distributed,
They
They
were.
were?
I have-
yeah, quite, at least a month ago,
I
maybe.
got it.
Oh, back in the day? Okay.
Probably got it.
Yeah.
I
took
would
it out of my
have
bag
followed
'cause I
some
thought-
today.
And there,
Old news.
I won't even go into the
Okay.
Maybe
typos.
I got it home.
I think you've all got it, you just, it was a while
Mine
ago.
would be at home.
I won't go into the typos, et cetera, that
Oh,
are in
there's
here.
typos too?
Oh, no.
Wow.
So it says, and then in section,
job.
on page 4,
Oh, shit, I guess.
section 3, it talks about regular meetings. The last sentence just doesn't make sense to me. It says that regular meetings may be held at such time and place as shall be determined from time to time by the majority of the members of the board of directors, but at least one such meeting shall be held each fiscal year to elect the officers and transact the business. The next sentence says, notice of regular meetings of the board of directors shall be given to each member of the board of directors by mail. So I guess that does make sense. So they're talking about the president or the secretary has to notify all the board of directors that there's gonna be a meeting. Okay, that makes sense.
I definitely did not get that.
I don't know the
this.
legalities of something like that, but once that's accepted, they can't change stuff in it, the directors and stuff can't change stuff in it?
Let me see. Offices, that's another thing that needs correcting. Records, it says the board of directors or its agents shall keep detailed records, a written summary, written report summarizing all receipts and expenditures shall be rendered miscellaneous. All notices shall be in registered or certified mail. Amendments of bylaws.
Okay,
Yeah, they do. These bylaws may be altered, amended, or added to any duly called meeting of members, providing, 1, that the notice of the meeting shall contain a full statement of the proposed amendment, and 2, that the amendment shall be approved by at least 75% of the total votes in the association. There's only,
that's what run into problems in Florida where they amended it so they could waiver their fees for maintaining the property, when they had all that.
no, this one
hurricane
says
problem,
in
they had no
here
money.
that it shall be divided, the fees and the expenses shall be divided equally among all 20.
But they can vote to waiver them too, 1 year or whatever. That's why Florida made a law, you can't waiver them anymore.
So one of the interesting things is on page 6, under, it's Article 8, under officers, it says, Section 1, designation. The principal officers of the association shall be the president, the secretary clerk, and the treasurer, all of whom shall be elected by the board of directors. The board of directors may appoint such other officers as in its judgment may be necessary. And then, back in Section 5, they talk about a vice president, and then they talk, no, down at the bottom of page 6, they talk about a vice president, but they don't talk about having a vice president as a principal officer, so they need to correct that.
Joyce,
Yeah.
on that print,
Yep.
when it was here,
Mhm.
there was no place in that development that had an office, an auditor,
I don't think it
to
had an
govern all of
office.
this
No.
going on.
No, no.
How's it gonna be done?
Well, they probably would meet in someone's living room or something like that.
You realize how much information you're You're trying to pass
Where are
down
they gonna meet, cause there's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
didn't
be
write
an
this.
and try to
office
govern that?
on the property.
Well, that's their problem, not mine. I'm just saying we need,
Joyce said they can meet in their living room,
It's their
you know,
problem, yeah, it
It's
is,
their,
yeah,
somebody's kitchen table.
that's right.
we just need to go through it and see if there's any really arbitrary
You don't have to worry about
comments in it. And correcting like this, some stupid mistakes means that they just didn't read the thing the way they should have read it. We
can't-
don't set these
We
rules.
can't tell them how to write
We
it.
can't tell, no, we can point out the mistakes and they
Right.
can correct it so that it should say what it means and mean what it says.
Tell me what the name of your document is. I have this
Since when does
general
anybody do
declaration of
that?
covenants
No,
and
this is
restrictions.
homeowners association.
Yeah, I do not have that, I never got that.
I have that.
You
just-
might not have been to that meeting, Bob.
That's back to you. So anyway, other than some typos, which I would be embarrassed if I were writing this, that, you know, under Article 9 amendments to TA bylaws, it should be to bylaws under the title. And on the first line, the word or at the end of the sentence should be of. Those are the only two typos I'm willing to address. The rest, I hope they're smart enough to figure it out. I would call BH2M on that, Donna.
Call them.
Yeah, and tell them, what this is, that it needs to be edited and revised.
And that the planning board wants
Yeah.
revised
Before we're gonna
copies.
vote on it, we wanna see the correct, okay?
I don't mind doing that.
Okay, all right. The next thing is just the minutes of the August 3rd meeting. And for all of you, my computer is, I don't know, I think it's defunct. So I apologize if the agenda didn't get out. Nobody got it. Matt didn't get it. Nobody. Donna got over, sent it out this afternoon. I guess I have to buy a new computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge it to Craig's expense account.
there you go.
All right, and I didn't get these minutes. I couldn't open the minutes, Donna, so I haven't been able to read them, but does anyone have corrections?
I did.
Okay, go for
Grace
it.
is
She sent me a thing and said, will you make sure you do corrections? I said, it's already done, so.
Okay, go for it.
So, under public hearing to operate, the second paragraph that starts with my name, Grace Davis, two things. One,
We on page 1?
we are on page 1.
Okay.
Okay, and if you go down to the paragraph that begins Grace Davis.
Grace Davis?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I think we can get rid of the sentence, if a dog is outside, she will bring it inside, because that was said like a little bit before. It's the same thing. It's
I did
unnecessary.
notice they brought it up twice.
Yeah, so.
You
but
want
I
to
don't
take
think-
that second sentence right out?
I think we should.
Okay.
And the only other thing is the next sentence, I think the "and" should be "as." She will deny problem dogs as she does not want to cause disturbances.
Yeah,
Yep,
last
What, is that another paragraph?
Nope, same paragraph, last sentence.
sentence.
Change
She
"and"
will
to
deny
"as."
problem dogs.
as she does not want to cause disturbances.
Okay, yep, so noted.
That's it. Now we'll go to page 3. And on page 3, the one that starts, right before it says review meetings, it says Craig, said Miss Alfiero.
I noticed this afternoon there's a mistake.
Yeah, instead of "and" it should be "a."
Yep.
And then under data center research, you forgot the first letter in my name.
Yep, I saw that too.
It says Race Davis.
Race Davis
Yes.
is your name? I thought-
Race Davis.
Yeah, Race Davis, that's me.
She's racist.
And that's all I saw.
I haven't,
I'm getting better.
You are.
does anybody else have any corrections? If not, is there a motion to accept the minutes of August 3rd as amended?
I motion we accept them as amended.
You can't vote, you want
I
to.
know.
Pete, will you second?
Yes.
Pete seconding the motion, all in favor?
Yeah.
Okay. One other thing on, just what brought it to mind was the data center thing.
Yeah.
This coming Thursday night at 7 o'clock, the select board's regular 7 o'clock meeting. They're having a special town meeting to discuss a 6-month moratorium on data centers in Limington in order for the planning board to come up with some language for a referendum question to address how they would or would not be welcomed in Limington. So all of you out there who have concerns about data centers, be sure you mark your calendars and come to the select board meeting on this coming Thursday night. The 19th, I think it is, right?
The 20.
20th, sorry, the 20th, okay? Thank you. Anything else? Nope. If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
I motion we adjourn.
And Grace made the motion, is there a second?
He's a gentleman at this.
I asked him and he didn't want to say anything. He's shy.
He's listening.
He's shy.
That's the first time.
He's shy.
Grace, you made the motion?
I did.
Is there a second?
Nobody seconded it though.
Bob seconded it.
Okay, but I think we all wanna go.
Who seconded?
Bob.